Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. Going to be going through £500 worth of £2 coins, try and find the rare and valuable ones, the ones with that are worth more than 50p that's stamped on them. But we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to split it into 5 separate coin hunts, £100 a hunt. So for those of you that like the quicker, faster hunts, this is for you. But all 5 are going to be released all at the same time. So this is episode 1, and then you should be able to go straight into 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm going to keep a total of what I find as I go along as well. Right, the objective, as well as trying to find the rare and valuable ones, is to try and fill my album. So I am trying to find every single 50p and £2, although the £2 is done, that you can find in circulation. And this is what I need. This I'm hoping to find 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 in this next little 5-run mini series. So I need Kew Gardens, the holy grail of 50p coin hunting, Olympic basketball, cycling, football, which I've never found, Lady M has, but I never have done, ever. Goalball, handball, judo, shooting, rowing, volleyball, Olympic wrestling, and that's it, except for the Pride coin. Now I haven't got the Pride coin as yet. It is now in circulation. I'm still working through Bag Zone, fortunately, I think, which will be dated before then, because I seem to have cleaned the bank out of sealed bags, and now they're all going for rolly over bags. You'll see that either last week or coming up next week with my hunts with Lady M. A lot of these type of bags and rolly over bags inside. So hey ho. So this is bag number 1. It's got the stamp, which I assume is a branch name somewhere, and it's checked by, but there's no date on it. Bag number 2 is very similar, except this has got Santander on and there's no markings on it whatsoever. So we'll start with this bag. I think in episode 1 we'll count out 10 bags to do the first 100. Oh sugar, we've got a Groove Jet and Spiller. So yes, we'll do 10 bags. That's that one, right? That's completely split. So at least there's bag number 1. What a great start. Ooh, we've got a Queen Jubilee. So at least we've got a commemorative in there. So that's bag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move these out the way for episodes 2 and the beginning of episode 3. Obviously, by the time we get to episode 3, I'll open the second bag to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is this one. I'll be checking for the rare and valuable dates as well, in terms of the not intended for circulation coins. That's a nice start, that Queen's Jubilee. So I'm gonna line them up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna maybe leave, well, I don't know, I'll work that out as I go along. I don't have to worry too much about that, I don't think. I'm sure that will present itself on the mat in due course. I don't think we've got much else in this bag. Makes me a little bit optimistic that these rolly over bags have not been checked before, because I think that any coin collectors would still keep the Queen's Jubilee. They are looking, or they did announce before the Queen's Jubilee, before she sadly passed away, that they were going to mint 3,070,000 of them coins, which I don't think would make it a valuable coin. It certainly wouldn't be any more than 50p, I don't think. Sorry, any more than £1 going forward. There's Paddington at the St Paul's Cathedral. It's quite nice condition, that. Second find. So yes, I don't think it would, when they were all out, I think that the value of the coin would top out at £1. However, there's no guarantee they'll all actually get circulated. They're still relatively new, so I think the Jubilee is a keeper, and would be for any coin hunter like me that's going through the bags to try and find the rare and valuable ones. But I guess time will tell, and you will know in just a few minutes, because I don't think this is going to be, I think we're going to blast through them because of the shot. Oh yes. We're going to blast through them, these hunts, compared to how long they normally are. Little mini £100 hunts. £100 hunts. You might call it that, £100 hunts. It will go through pretty quick because there's obviously less bags to go through. Now that is an absolute plum. Mrs. Tittlemouse, only 1.9 million of her minted. She's worth a good £3. I do keep hold of Mrs. Tittlemouse. She's a keeper. There's a tail of Peter Rabbit. He's not worth keeping. He's got nearly 20 million worth of him and his brothers hopping around in circulation. So he's only ever going to be worth 50p, that dude. No matter what, I can't see any other than some kind of apocalypse. And I know, and then you've got some hardcore collectors in an apocalypse. So hard for me to say that. I don't think it should be too hard. But it is. Hardcore coin collectors, and then you just can't get hold of 50p's, and that's maybe one of them. But other than that, short of all-out annihilation, mark my words, that'll only be worth 50p. Oh, flipping heck, how many do I want to drop here? Am I too excited at the start of this series? I think it's important. Ooh, nice. Come on, let's be another Potter, another Potter. Oh, it is as well. Oh my word, it's a Peter Rabbit. What a start. Peter Rabbit. £5 worth. Oh, yes. £5 worth of coin. Only 1.4 million minted. Oh, my word. The sky is the limit. Who knows what we might end up here. Just 100 quid, 100 £100, and we were in for 2 absolute plums. Can't wait to get through these. So what I was going to say was, this is really important. So this is a little mini series, all released on the same day, all be back to back. If I think on, I'll put a link at the end of each video, so you can just click straight on the next one. So it'll just you can just daisy chain to the next one. But I think it's really important on this video that you give it a thumbs up. So it does. If a video gets a lot of thumbs up early on of its release, it tends to get pushed more, and then we get more people watching. They'll watch the next one and the next one and the next one. Everyone's a winner. That's a Christopher Ironside. He is only worth 50p as well. 7 million of him in circulation. So for it to commemorate. I feel as though, I hope I haven't done too many bags there. I need to, well, you guys will know, I need to be getting it from the right hand side. I've put the 100 to the right. I don't want to be, the others are just here ready for the next episode. There's a Brexit, a 50p coin all day long. So yes, I don't want to accidentally reach over to my left hand side, but I don't think I will. I think I should be all right. Paddington at the Cathedral. So I don't want to run out of space here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I was thinking, well, you know, how many commemoratives you're going to find? Maybe might be looking to get 5 every 100. So I've got no space in that part of the mat. Although I might have peaked too early. Maybe all the big finds are in the first £100, and the others will be barren. Let's find out. Is it a bunny? Yes, it is. Benji Bunny, 2017. 25 million of him. We just check that no one's signed his face or his put an inscription around the outside, because we know that Coin Patrol does that. So we have a little look. We check that he isn't rotated, because we know that they exist. We've got one, and I reckon they're good £40 worth of coin them when they're rotated. So yes, well worth a check of your Benjamin Bunny. In fact, you could argue, and you probably should check every commemorative coin, or you could check every 50p, but as a minimum, or not a minimum, but if you checked every 50p coin, then with a picture on, like this Diversity Bill Britain, then if you did find a rotation, you've definitely got quite a bit of value in there. If you turn it over and the Queen's facing a different way, then I think you're in the money. But it's not something that I should maybe do. Right, final bag. Will we get it within 10 minutes? Will we get this episode within 10 minutes? Let's be super duper fast. Ooh. Should I do the review of the previous episode in the next episode, or do I do it at the end of here? I have one bag to decide. And I could let the clock decide by trying to keep it within the 10 minutes. Let's do this bag first, Bungle. It's just Britannia's. I'm going to review. I've got about 35 seconds. Stay tuned for the next episode. Absolute Plum, Peter Rabbit, Tittle-Mouse, and the Queen's Jubilee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 finds, 1 per bag. Brilliant. Do stay tuned. Next episode will be up straight away, so go and watch it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like,